Hello and welcome to our video about the top 10 African dictators and warlords.
Africa has a long history of strong leaders who have held onto power through any means necessary, from military coups to rigging elections. In this video, we will be taking a look at some of the most notorious leaders in Africa's history, who have left a lasting impact on their countries and the continent as a whole. Before we begin, it's important to note that this video is not meant to glorify or condone the actions of these individuals. Rather, it is intended to provide an overview of their rule and the impact they had on their respective countries.
Let's get started with our list. Starting off at number 10, we have Hosni Mubarak of Egypt. Mubarak came to power in 1981 and ruled until 2011.
He is known for his authoritarian rule and human rights abuses, as well as his role in the suppression of the Muslim Brotherhood. He was overthrown during the Arab Spring in 2011. Coming in at number 9, we have Yahya Jammeh of Gambia, ruled from 1994 to 2017. He came to power in a military coup and was known for human rights abuses and suppressing political opposition. He lost the 2016 presidential election but initially refused to step down, leading to a political crisis before he was eventually forced to leave office.
Number 8 on our list is Robert Mugabe of Zimbabwe.
Robert Mugabe was the Prime Minister and later President of Zimbabwe from 1980 to 2017. He is known for his role in the Gukurahundi massacre, in which an estimated 20,000 to 30,000 people were killed, as well as for his policies of land expropriation, which led to economic collapse in the country. Mugabe was eventually removed from power in a bloodless coup in 2017.
At number 7, we have Sani Abacha of Nigeria.
Abacha came to power in 1993 and ruled until his death in 1998.
He is known for his brutal repression of political opponents and corruption. He is believed to have stolen billions of dollars from the Nigerian government during his regime. Number 6 is Charles Taylor of Liberia. Charles Taylor came to power in 1997 and ruled until 2003. He is known for his authoritarian rule and his role in the Liberian Civil War and the Sierra Leone Civil War. Taylor's regime was marked by widespread human rights abuses, including extrajudicial killings, torture, and forced conscription of child soldiers. He was also accused of supporting rebel groups in neighboring Sierra Leone, where he is believed to have played a key role in the diamond trade that financed the conflict. In 2003, Taylor was forced to resign as president and went into exile in Nigeria. He was arrested in 2006 and later transferred to the International Criminal Court in The Hague, where he was found guilty of war crimes and crimes against humanity. He was sentenced to 50 years in prison in 2012. Taylor's trial and conviction marked the first time a former head of state had been found guilty of war crimes by an international court since the Nuremberg trials after World War II.
His case serves as a reminder of the impact of authoritarian leaders and the importance of accountability for crimes committed during their regimes.
Number 5 on the list is Omar al-Bashir of Sudan.
Bashir came to power in 1989 and ruled until 2019. He is known for his brutal repression of political opponents and his role in the Darfur conflict, which led to the deaths of an estimated 300,000 people. He was overthrown in 2019 and is currently facing charges of war crimes and genocide at the International Criminal Court.
At number 4, we have Muammar Gaddafi of Libya.
Gaddafi came to power in 1969 and ruled until his death in 2011. He is known for his eccentric and authoritarian rule, as well as his support of various terrorist groups.
He was overthrown and killed during the 2011 Libyan Civil War. Number 3 on the list is Jean-Bedel Bokassa of the Central African Republic.
Jean-Bedel Bokassa was the president of the Central African Republic from 1966 to 1979. He is known for his brutal rule, during which he is estimated to have killed between 30,000 and 50,000 people. He is also known for his eccentricities, such as his self-proclaimed title of Emperor Bokassa I in 1977. Bokassa proclaimed himself Emperor of the Central African Empire, changing the name of the country and adopting a new flag and national anthem. He also created a new imperial guard and a court of honor, modeled after the French imperial court. He also hosted an expensive and lavish coronation ceremony, in which he crowned himself, spending an estimated $22 million, which was a significant amount of money for the poor country at that time. In 1979, Bokassa was overthrown by French and local troops, and he went into exile in France, where he was later tried and convicted of crimes against humanity, including the murder of children who had protested his rule. He died in 1996 while serving his sentence.
Number 2, we have Idi Amin of Uganda.
Idi Amin was the president of Uganda from 1971 to 1979. He is known for his brutal rule, in which he is estimated to have killed between 100,000 and 500,000 people. He was also known for his eccentricities, such as his self-proclaimed title of Conqueror of the British Empire. Amin came to power in a military coup and ruled with an iron fist, using violence and fear to maintain control.
He was eventually overthrown in 1979 by a combined force of Ugandan exiles and Tanzanian troops and went into exile in Saudi Arabia, where he died in 2003. And finally, coming in at number 1, we have Mobutu Sese Seko of the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Mobutu came to power in 1965 and ruled for over 30 years, until 1997. He was known for his authoritarian rule, corruption, and lavish lifestyle. Mobutu came to power in a military coup, and quickly established a one-party state, suppressing political opposition and independent media. He also implemented policies that enriched himself and his inner circle at the expense of the Congolese people. He is estimated to have embezzled between $4 billion and $15 billion from the country during his rule. He was also known for his lavish lifestyle, including owning multiple palaces and private jets, which was in stark contrast with the poverty of the majority of the population. He also changed the name of the country to Zaire and imposed the use of his own tribal name, Mobutu, as a middle name for all Congolese citizens.
In 1997, Mobutu was overthrown by rebel forces led by Laurent Desire Kabila, and he died in exile in 1997. His regime is considered one of the most corrupt in African history, and his rule left the country in economic ruin.
All in all, Mobutu Sese Seko's rule in the Democratic Republic of Congo was marked by authoritarianism, corruption, and economic mismanagement which had a detrimental effect on the country and its citizens. These are the top 10 African dictators and warlords, known for their brutal rule, human rights abuses, and corruption. Their legacies continue to shape the continent and serve as a reminder of the dangers of authoritarian rule.
Thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments if there's any other topic related to Africa you would like us to cover.
Please leave a like and subscribe. Cheers!